Hello everyone, Adam Hughes from Fredericton, New Brunswick here. Uh, this is just a couple minute video on financial, where I'm kind of at. I don't mind sharing a little bit of, I'm not going to go into depth on everything that I've ever done financially and stuff, but now I've made my fair share of mistakes financially. I'm 43 currently. Couple of, over a year, almost a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, whatever it was, went through a divorce. Um, it wasn't a lot of the choices were on my own. A lot of the stuff that I had done. Sometimes you get in relationships, things happen. That's all I'll say, and I'm not putting the blame on anybody but myself. I'll be solely 100% responsible for my actions. Um, sometimes you get credit cards, and it's so easy nowadays just to go out and spend, and when the bills come in, if you're not making the minimum payments, what I was doing was taking from one to pay the other one, and payday's coming, I make good money, and it's not, doesn't always work that way. So I ended up doing a consumer proposal 2 years ago. I've always kept the payments up. I was able to keep my car that I still currently have. But a consumer proposal, what that is they take all your debt, they put it into one pile, into one bill. You pay so much bi-weekly, monthly, whatever it is. I'm on a 5-year term, I almost got 2 years. And so, but if you try to go to do anything with a consumer proposal, you still can get, it almost seems easier to get another vehicle than it would be to go in to get a credit card or anything like that. But it's the way I see it. I knew that it was going to wreck my credit when I went to do it. The reason I'd done it was because I was taking from one credit card to pay the other one, and I was only paying the minimum payment. I would have never got the paid anyway. So this way, at least with the consumer proposal, yes, it's on my credit score, but on my credit report, sorry, but at least it shows the initiative that I'm willing to take all those bills, pay them off. I didn't settle for anything less than 100%. I wanted to be responsible to all my creditors and pay everything that I ever borrowed. The only thing their creditors are going to lose out on is the interest. I'm sure all those places make enough money off people anyway. So, it's nobody's fault of my financial situation, perhaps, but my own. But some days I get down on myself and think that I still, because I have a good paying job, that I still can go do whatever the heck I want, but I can't because I know I'm strapped for. Let's say the old saying, strapped for cash or whatever sometimes, but it's okay because payday always comes. You just have to watch it really close. So of course, a divorce that cost me a fair amount, and on my end, and it's going to continue on for another 4 years yet. But that's okay. They should just call me Payment Muse. That's been a good nickname for me, Payment Muse, because I make more payments than the sun shines in the run of a day, I think. But anyway, I was just sitting here down today, and I'd like to have a brand new Ford Escape, and I know that's not possible probably for at least probably another 3 or 4 years. But the Holy Spirit started speaking to me today and said, just be thankful for where you're at and what you got, and be content. And when the Holy Spirit speaks to you on stuff and lets you know it's going to be all right, it's going to be all right. Because I just can't go out there and wave a magic wand and make my credit better. But the things that I currently am doing, is I'm making all my payments on time. I can go get a secured MasterCard and all that crap. But at this point, I don't have the extra funds to do that. So I will, though, if maybe later on this year if things go well. So credit is, if you can, by all means, keep it good. It's pretty much. I don't think I could finance a fucking chocolate bar right now if I want to. It's not. I would say a lot of it, was. I got into car stereos. I love car stereos, and I didn't finance all of it. I had some of my own money and whatnot, but a lot of it's when you get in relationships. You sometimes you're buying groceries, you're buying winter tires, and I mean a lot of that stuff. Winter tires, even for a Hyundai Elantra, what I have, you're looking at $700-800 for a good set. You know, something's if you want something's going to last you 3 or 4 years. So a lot of the times uh, we spend beyond our means, and I certainly did that back before, but now I have to watch it very closely. And but you know, life I still get up and enjoy life every day, and I mean, it is what it is, and I just have to realize that it's not always going to be. And but you know, as much as I'm working on my credit right now and stuff like that, I'm also working on my health and my mental health and getting in good shape and stuff. And I'm trying to just come forward, and going to be a tough week next week because we're going to grandmother's funeral. She's very dear to me, just as all my grandparents were. I've always made a post, made a video of every one of my dear grandparents that have passed, and this is the last one that I had alive, unfortunately, and she's very dear to me. Quite lucky to have somebody at 43, so still alive. Um, so I guess the moral of the story is today, I'm not going to punish myself for making decisions I did because today's today. There's nothing like. Could I go out today and get approved for a brand new car? I don't know. I'm not going to try it because I probably couldn't during the consumer proposal, even with good payments and stuff like that. The only way I would ever try that is if somebody ran into me or my car got totaled or something like that. I have to have a vehicle to go to work with, obviously, to get around. But it's if you can keep your credit good, keep it good. I don't mind sharing this because if somebody's been through a divorce or somebody's been made some choices that financially that at the time you thought you could do or something like that, I don't think I don't think a lot of people go out and intentionally make poor credit choices. I think you get that piece of plastic in your hand and it's so convenient. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, I can pay for that. Tap, tap. You know what I mean? And just on and on and on it goes, and you get the bill, then we'll pay for that. And it just, if you're gonna do it, think about it, budget it, because it's at the end of the day, it's not free money. You still have to pay it back, and if you don't, it goes to collections, and then the interest just keeps getting worse and worse, and then so at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I still thank God for every day. So, but anyway, I appreciate everybody watching this, and I think uh, I'm definitely going to be keeping the vehicle I got for another 4 or 5 years, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a 2022 Hyundai Elantra, and it works good. So, anyway, that's all I can say for today. Is if you got credit issues and stuff, and you got credit cards that are in collection stuff, and you're not paying them and stuff like that, and you think they're going to go away, it does, and it just unless you go and deal with, like with me at first, I was just going to say, forget it. I can never keep up with all that. Then I said, well, consumer proposal is going to wreck me, but also if not paying your credit cards, I'm going to collections. That looks, to me, that looks worse. Looks more irresponsible, I think, because you're not going to pay them back, right? So for me, I went and did a consumer proposal. I got lucky and they accepted it because they don't accept everybody because sometimes they say people make too much or blah blah blah. So anyway, that's the moral of the story: is try to keep your credit good. Anyway, God bless you all. Thanks for watching.